Got my bear hunter out on a bait. The one on the way into the camp. So about 6 miles back. I've been cutting trees for the last couple hours and peeling them. I think I got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, about seven more logs peeled. And then I started dragging a few logs over. This guy here, just gonna get him up in place. He's going right over there. So I gotta get him over there, square up the corners. And I know it's a pain moving logs, I guess, when you're by yourself, but you know, you just get an end up, drag the logs in place, get one end up, and then you can move them pretty easily, especially like this log I cut a long time ago, so it's dried out. It probably only weighs a couple 100 pounds now. But you know, just wiggle them around. When they're peeled, they slide super easy. And I watched a couple of YouTube videos the other night. Guys building cabins. And they weren't peeling the logs. Now, I can only imagine they were playing around with cedar, because you don't have to worry too much about cedar and bugs and stuff, I guess, but I really don't know about. I know I built one cabin one time in the fall where I absolutely couldn't peel the logs, and I think, you know, if you read the book, you know what one it was, but the I think it was only, you know, maybe 5-6 years later, those logs were, you know, just bug chewed. They were just piles of sawdust falling down from the walls from because that bark was still on there. And so we get this thing over here like so, and we just slide her around like that, and you can move them around pretty good like that. So a little bit of using its own weight for leverage, and a little bit of brute force, and you get them in place. You know, get them fairly well in place, and then square off the ends to cut them to length. I pulled a brainwave here. I bought, there's woodpeckers again gone back into their nest right there. So I think those are hairy woodpeckers. There's around here you got 3 main types. You got your pileated woodpeckers, which are the great big ones. You know, the huge woodpeckers. They look a lot like those ivory-billed woodpeckers, which are extinct. And then you've got your downy woodpeckers, which everybody knows. And then your hairy woodpeckers, which are almost identical to a downy woodpecker, except they're about twice the size. Oh, they must have babies in there. That one there it just flew in with a. I'm going to go on the other side, see if I can get some film of it. It just flew in with a big bug in its mouth to give to the babies, I guess. Maybe you can see the nest now with the. Right there. So anyways, like I said, those 3 trees are coming down, but I'll leave them there till the winter time. That one there I'll probably take down first day. I've got a good west wind. And I'll leave the nest tree there till the fall when the babies are gone. But this one here is going to get come down and get used up. A bit of a crook in the bottom, but I'll take a 8-foot piece out of there for one of these walls here, and then use the rest of it. Anyways, I'll just get this log in place. But anyways, as I was saying, I pulled a brainwave, bought a big box of 6-inch spikes because I only got one left here, and left it in the back of my truck. So I'll bring it in tomorrow and I'll go back and peel a few more logs, and then I'm going to tomorrow put some logs in place. So anywho, catch you later. But anywho, yeah, I've just been peeling logs all day here. Dropped the hunter off on that bait where I saw the brown bear yesterday. So they're basically with the cabin, starting to take a little bit of shape. And I think the tree I just dropped, I've done 3 trees so far today, peeled and cut. And just in time for the last 2 jack pines I cut. I may have picked bad jack pines, but the last 2 I cut did not peel worth a crap. So, but the spruce are still peeling good. So I think that spruce tree right there is going down next. The wind's turning around, so I'll go check it out, see which way I can drop it. But the wind's pushing towards here now. But it's so incredibly dry out here. Look at this, it's last day of May, and that river down there looks like July. I could jump across there with my running shoes on without getting wet right now. It's incredibly dry, so hoping there's not going to get no fires. Already had one up at the lodge. It was, well, just halfway between the paw and the lodge. Across the road there, the town. The road was closed for a while there. But anyways. So yeah, anyway, it's coming along. 2 logs all the way around. I'm going to need probably 10 logs high, because I'll put 1 more row of big logs down, like this size here, and then they'll start to get smaller, because as it gets higher, I'm not lifting those big things up to the point where I'm putting them over my head, because that's a little too much. So we'll just continue on here. See, these last couple of notches really worked out good. This one here just fit just right snugly in place. This one here, I couldn't get it all the way in, but it's pretty good. Fill that in with tar or foam something after. Cabin's not overly huge. I gotta finish nailing these boards down too. I nailed the 2 end beams, but the 2 beams in the center haven't been nailed yet, so 3, I guess. I mean, this one, that one, and that one. That is nailed all the way across there still. But got another spruce tree down on the ground there. I better go. I'm gonna get 2 really good poles out of him. He's a big one. He'll be the next one that goes here. But tomorrow, and that's why I had to get all these things finished peeled. Everything that I'll need. I better do a couple more. I got a couple of the 20-foot beams for the roof done. I need 3 more. I better do them now too, because by the time I get back from the lodge now, they won't be peeling worth the crap anymore, so I best do them right away. I'll do them before I leave today too. See them down there, they'll spruce, that'll work fine. But, and like I said, I'll be up in the lodge for pretty much the whole month of June. Got too many people up there to be able to leave. I'm going to be down at the restaurant for Country Fest because it's the busiest weekend of the year. And then I'll be able to, July and August, I have some spells in there where I can come out and put all the logs together, get the cabin built, so that should be fun. Alrighty guys, we'll see you down the trail. Maybe we'll have a bear to pull out of the bush tonight. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but there's a great big brown bear right over at the bait here. Just heard the camera come on and he wandered down the trail. I'm going to see if I can get him on there before he gets out of our sight. Yeah, there he is right there. Oh shoot, he just took off. There he goes, see him? Standing there looking at me. You won't be able to see him because the camera's trying to focus on this branch right there. But I just figured, hey, this is the bait the hunter sat at the first night. Saw nothing. The stand he sat at last night had a bear woofing at him, and then never came in. I just went there. He didn't want to go back. It was hit again. You know, I'm just going to back out of here so that I don't spook this bear off too far. So in case the guy doesn't shoot something tonight, he can come back here tomorrow night. That's a beauty brown bear anyways. He was right at that barrel right there when I was standing 15 feet back there. Alrighty, I'm gonna get out of here.